Today's video we're going to be shaving with Ariana and Evan's Khalifa and the Karve Christopher Bradley in aluminum. If you like the sounds of that, stay tuned and let's get shaving. Greetings friends, welcome to the Den with me, J-Mac, the Red Island Shaver for the Monday video. And yes, Ariana and Evan's Khalifa and a Karve. A great combination in my book, so we're going to get right into it and just get this shave started. So get a little water on the face. I'm going to apply some pre-shave today. I've been using the PAA Cube 2.0 right there. I've really been enjoying the Cube. Is it adding a whole lot to my shaves? I don't know, to be honest. Is it hurting my shaves? No, it's definitely not. So we'll apply some water to the cube and we'll apply it to the face. So yeah, it's definitely not hurting my shaves any. And is it adding some slickness? Sure, it's definitely adding some slickness. But the big thing, it's getting some extra moisture and some extra treatment into those whiskers, which I really like. That should be a good application right there. And yeah, we'll just wet the fingers and we'll massage that in a little bit. Now, if you're new to wet shaving, it's very important to map your growth. So applying a pre-shave can actually help aid in that. As you massage a pre-shave in, you can feel where your whiskers are and what the direction of growth is. So as I work this in, I feel my face down this way. My growth is smooth, so I know that is with the grain. And then if I start feeling my cheeks go each direction, that's really smooth. But if I come this way, I notice that there's a bit of roughness there, which means if I want to do it against the grain pass, and it's the same on this cheek, if I want to do it against the or across the grain, I know my best bang for the buck for across the grain is going to be going this way, because going this way isn't actually going to reduce much growth, but this way will. And then on my neck, I feel my neck. I can feel the roughness in the direction it's going, so my hair goes sideways and up on an angle. So my across the grain is actually going to go down on an angle, and then to do my against the grain, it's going to be up on an angle. So yeah, applying a pre-shave and rubbing it in is a great way to map out your beard. And if you're brand new, you know, let your beard grow out for a couple days, just so you have a good amount of growth there to feel the hairs and get an accurate representation. This is all about beard reduction. It's not about just mowing it all down in one pass. It is about beard reduction over subsequent passes. So yes. Oh, hey, Khalifa. Oh, what a scent on that. Oh, so good. So good. Very nice scent. I'm going to throw the scent notes up on the screen over here somewhere. I'm going to stand out of the way and put them right there. And a lot going on in this one. A lot. It's based on the Nesso Matto Black Afghano. And it is a banger for sure. Going with the Spiffo High Mountain White Badger. Going with this brush, knowing full well that this brush is going to smell like this soap for probably the next 2 or 3 shaves. That's one thing I noticed with this soap as we get a good tub load here. This soap lingers in the brush. So this is going to be my tobacco and bourbon brush probably for the next handful of shaves, which is fine. But it's all good. It'll all work out in the end. Now the scents I get off this, as you can see in the scent notes, there's a lot going on. I get a woody, resinous, spicy, slightly vanilla, slightly tobacco-y scent. I get a lot of the cannabis in this. Some people don't. Some people let's say there's cannabis in that. And yes, there is cannabis. That is the mysterious resins that you see on the scent notes. It is cannabis. And some people don't get a whole lot of that. I I smell a fair bit of the cannabis, which is fine with me. I got no problems with cannabis. It's actually quite funny. So I live in Canada. Cannabis is legal. And we live not too far from a cannabis producing plant where they grow the plants. And at night there's like a purple haze in the air from the lights. So we call it the cannabis borealis for the aurora borealis, but this time it's cannabis grow lights. And you just get hit with that smell of sweet Mary Jane hovering in the air when you drive by the plant. So it's pretty cool. So I have a pretty good understanding of what cannabis smells like. This definitely smells like it, but oh yes. So I will get this first layer of soap applied to the face. Very nice base. This is pre-Kaizen. Still a great base. I know we're on to K2E now, but this is still a fantastic soap base. And yeah, so I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to do my face lather. Once again, if you're interested in how I face lather, there's a link in the description below to my face lathering tutorial and my bowl lathering tutorial as well if you are in the bowl lathering camp. So when we come back, we'll be lathered up and we'll be ready to get shaven. So we will see you in a few minutes. All right, and we are back, and as you can see, we're all lathered up. I got that right where I want it as far as hydration levels go. Take a look at the brush. Look at that flow through. And it's just full of lather. Very, very nice face lather today indeed. Face feels great. No brush burn. We're ready to rock and roll. So the Karve aluminum or aluminium Christopher Bradley in, well, beautiful aluminium, as I just said. Mind blown. OC C plate on here. That is 0.85 millimeter blade gap, 0.09 millimeters of positive blade exposure. That is exposing a 5th use Wizamet. So probably the last use on the Wizamet. We shall see. 4-inch handle on this, weighing in at 40 grams. And very smooth right off the bat. Very minimal amount of blade feel with the C plate, even with the open comb, which I enjoy. And yeah, this is just gliding very nice. I have that lather right where I want it. And you know, with that pre-shave sitting underneath, the skin does feel nicely prepped. So the cube is something I'm going to keep in my my bag of tricks for sure. For every shave. Definitely worth the purchase. And just, you know, that extra little bit of pampering does help. Alright, so we'll get lathered up for this second pass. You can see nice stable lather in the warm scuttle. The lather is nice and warm. It's another pro tip for you. If you have a scuttle and even if you face lather, just fill your chamber, your outer chamber with water, hot water. Dump the water out of your inner chamber and then just set your whole knot back down in there in the dry inner chamber, and it will keep your knot warm. So it's very nice. You don't need to have a bowl full of lather to keep this warm. All right, pass number 2 across the grain as we have determined with feeling the beard growth, and away we go. Hopefully everybody's having a good start to the week. I do realize it's Monday, it's Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. And I know it's a Monday, and some people get the Monday blahs, you know, it is what it is. But do bear in mind, every day that you wake up is a great day indeed. So make the best of your day. When you wake up in the morning, and if you're having kind of a blah day, go enjoy a nice shave. Get into your den, enjoy some nice aromatherapy like I'm enjoying, and this soap really brings the aromatherapy. This is a very, very strongly scented soap from Peter. I'm putting this one probably about an 8.5 to a 9 out of 10. It's bold and banging, and I really enjoy that, but with no frag burn, which is even better. No reaction on the skin. Just that beautiful aroma of tobacco, cannabis, incense, woodiness. It's just, there's something sultry about this soap scent. It is very dark, mysterious, sultry, heavy, omnipresent, but still there's a lightness to it as well. It's not cloyingly heavy or dark, like super heavy dark in the sense it's weighing you down. It's very, very well blended. This is a cracking soap scent. So we go for the Against the Grain, and probably some pickups. Really been enjoying the shaves with this aluminum Karve Christopher Bradley lately. I don't want to say I have a love-hate relationship, but it didn't get the most use out of the Karves in my den, because I do like heavier razors and this is pretty light. But I've changed the angle. I've focused more on really dialing in the angle with the Karves lately. And then that has made this aluminum one of the top shaving razors in my den. Hands down. Just a beautiful, beautiful shaving razor. Do a little bit more buffing right here. Try not to overshave, which I'm on the verge of doing here right now. Remember, you may still feel some roughness on your skin after your 3 passes, but you may very well be BBS. So the best part is to, especially when you're starting out, just know when to cut it back and stop shaving. Go through your post-shave routine and then see how your skin feels then. Because you'd be surprised a lot of this roughness that you feel will actually be gone after your skin calms down and your post-shave products dry down. You will end up with a beautifully smooth shave. So, and unfortunately, the only way you can learn that is just by doing. And you know, so you may have some shaves that aren't as smooth as they could be. But then you will learn exactly what to feel for, and you'll know when to stop shaving. And I would say, right there, I am good. So I have to run some water for a couple seconds here. I do apologize for that. Need to get my water nice and cold for that cold water rinse. Just help calm the skin down, avoid any irritation. I do a warm water rinse during the shave. I don't do a cold water rinse. I do like a warm water rinse. I'm not going for hot, just kind of lukewarm during the shave. I find that just helps keep my beard nicely hydrated. So, I guess room temperature, since I'm using the mister, which is be roughly about the same temperature as if I was using the tap. I would have it set for like room temperature and lukewarm water. And I find that works best for me. Some guys like a hot water rinse in between passes. Some guys like a cold water rinse in between each pass. And then a cold water rinse at the end. If you're new to this, it's ultimately up to you to kind of, you know, you put in the effort, you put in the work, and you figure out which sequence of events works the best for you, for your ideal shave. Because ultimately, your 3-pass shave is tailor-made to your specifications and what your skin needs and requires, and you will figure that out as you go along. I'm doing this for 8 years now, and for many shaves and experiments, I've figured it out. So we're going to go with La Cosa Nostra for the splash. I don't have the matching splash for Khalifa, but this one works really well. It's got tobacco and vanilla and some spice. They play very nicely together. They are very complementary, and Khalifa is a strong enough scent. I'm still going to get whiffs of Khalifa for the rest of the day, just coming off my skin, and it intermingles with this La Cosa Nostra, which just makes for a beautiful aroma. To be honest, the way these two scents interact with each other, that would probably be my go-to anyway. I would rather have this combo, I think, than having the matching Khalifa splash. Just the way they work together is just magical. And that was a very nice shave. Nice, easy peasy. BBS, super smooth. Face is feeling great. So that'll do it for me, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Do appreciate it. Made it this far and you're not yet a subscriber, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Helps the channel grow, helps our white shaving community grow. Ultimately, that's what we're after, is to grow this amazing community. And you're going to want to be subscribed as we march towards that 1K mark. I do have a huge prize lined up for a giveaway. One of the hottest tickets in white shaving at the moment. So you guys are going to want to be in on that and not want to miss that. I'm going to start announcing that probably in the next few weeks or so. And so that'll do it for me. So until next time, my friends, be safe, be kind to one another, and have a great day and an even better shave. And we will catch you on the midweek video. Peace.